Hey, it's windy today, so I'm a bit of a mess, but I'm still going to show you this Isuzu NPR HD that we just had arrive with this Unicell body on it. So this Unicell 16-foot drive-in, what we're going to do first is just look over this Isuzu NPR HD Gas. As you're probably familiar with, the Isuzu NPR HD Gas has a GM 6.6 liter engine. That's going to mean that it's easy to work on, it's easy to get parts for. Nothing really complicated. Hey, you're out there on the road, something goes wrong, it's going to be easy to fix. Or if you've got your own fleet manager, it's easy to fix. There's 3 handles, if you're not familiar, just to get into that engine compartment. But once that happens, you can see the back of the engine here and the transmission there. This whole cab tilts. You can get in there really easy and explore it. As we open up the door, we see the 85-degree door opening. We come on in. We got the driver and 2 people for a total of 3 people in the truck. As we're looking, obviously, this center seat, it folds down, so it's also a workstation. It even has a pen holder tray so that they're not flying all over the place. Got some storage behind the seat here. Maybe it's your lunch bag, something like that. I kind of like to use the hook over there in the rear, so that I can hang my lunch bag on that because, well, usually back here we end up storing a bunch of papers and other stuff that we have tied up somewhere. As I spin this around, we'll see the 2 cup holders. I've put Nalgene bottles in there, Yeti bottles in there. They're really big. It fits a lot of stuff. But we also have, should you have multiple people, little cup holder here. These are good for like the 16-inch 16-ounce water bottles and things of that nature. The Yeti 20 is a little big. It sticks up a little bit here. It still works, so I'm not afraid of that. It's just that, I don't know, I like it to actually touch the bottom. And when I'm in the Yeti, it's being held here on the sides. Underneath that, of course, is the fuse panel, easy to access, pop off. There's some knockouts here for switches, but we don't have any on a standard box truck like this. We got the base radio here with Bluetooth. You can get a full screen set up here. You could do it with a backup camera as well. It can have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the whole 9 yards. Of course, one thing people don't think of here is the card holder. It could be a fuel card, it could be business cards, it could be all kinds of stuff. Lots of storage in the dashboard. Fantastic visibility, as you can see. Steering wheel tilt and telescopic, so tall, short, no matter what, you like your seat all the way back, you like it all the way forward, you can find a comfortable driving position. What this prides itself on is that this is a one-piece fiberglass body. I don't see any seams, right? No seams at all. As we just walk around, this is one big advertisement billboard for your company. You put your graphics on there. There's no dimples. There's no lines that break it up. It's complete. It's clear. It's really beautiful. And also here is that galvanized grip strut bumper. Why galvanized? Because you don't want it to rust. A lot of times we get those painted steel bumpers and, well, they rust. That's what happens. As you can see, they're self-cleaning. You can even clean your boots a little bit as you need to and you're getting up in the vehicle. First thing that you really see, though, besides all the wood, is the natural light. So this is Unicell's skylight. And what they do with this is just bring in that natural light without making the whole thing translucent. I mean, it is still fiberglass, right? But when you have a full translucent roof, more often than not, you hear people say, well, I don't need the whole thing to be translucent. I don't need all that light. I don't know why. I like light. But this is just enough. It's kind of like, reminds me of a UPS truck, really. But it really does brighten up the interior. I could put this door down and it would still be completely bright in here. As we see, though, they've got the fit and finish in the Unicell bodies. They've got the plywood lining on the walls, so it's nice and neat. 2 rows of recessed etrack, again, nice and neat. It's on the sidewalls only, not the front. But we do have the scuff on the sides and front, as you probably know, but maybe you don't. The purpose of the scuff is so that when you're coming in with your pallet jack, everybody runs it till it stops. Well, I don't want to go through the front wall, so we put that scuff there to protect the wall. We protect the sidewalls because they always rub it in really close, and a lot of times people are moving the pallet jack back and forth to tuck it in really close and get that extra pallet inside. You can see the hardwood floor that's featured here and the roll-up door. Really what it just comes down to that separates them is that one-piece fiberglass with the interior skylight. That really makes a difference. It helps them stand out among their competitors. If we could help you with this truck or any other, please feel free to give us a call. Have a wonderful day.